Dear friends, first of all, good morning to all members and all leaders. Very good morning. लाडो सर का साइड से एक गुड इंपॉर्टेंट वीडियो आया है. आप लोग पहले हम जरा नहीं भूलेगा, इस वीडियो को स्टेप बाय स्टेप देखने के लिए, समझने के लिए प्रयास कीजिएगा, ठीक है. और डिटेल्स हम लोग का वेबसाइट एंड पोस्ट में ऑलरेडी मिल जाएगा आपको, ठीक है. तो डियर फ्रेंड्स, आज पहले आप इस वीडियो को समझने के लिए कोशिश कीजिए क्या बोल रहा है मिस्टर लाडो सर. जस्ट अ मिनट.
I am very glad that many of you stay positive and appreciate our efforts for the community. In a recent post, The Truth About HC, we shared our current situation. And now I want to explain to everyone what we will be doing next. This is very important. Now the reasons for being positive are increasing. But right now, I want to remind you once again what happened. We lost everything. Hackers infiltrated our team. It was an attack from the inside. Everything was stolen from us, and huge sums were lost. Part of that amount was the inner balance funds. I immediately replenished the inner balance from my own pocket, and when we briefly resumed in the fall, everyone who requested a withdrawal at that time received their funds. Unfortunately, after that, we suffered a DDoS attack. Our enemies introduced backdoors into the website's code during the period when the site was under the control of traitors. Therefore, the DDoS attack led to the complete disruption of the old metaphor system. We found ourselves without a system, without a database, losing everything. The traitors started writing to the community leaders, urging them to join their project because they had everything while we had nothing. What we've been doing since then is not just recovery. We've been recreating the project from the scratch. I only had my technical specifications, vision, and understanding. In the absence of a database, we had to gather all information from the open blockchain data. This is how we collected referral links to launch TNS. For a long time, we couldn't figure out how to regain data of the inner balance links. But after some searching, we found a solution to restore the inner balance data. So for those who didn't manage to access their funds in the fall, we have great news. This also applies to funds frozen for auto upgrades in Tactile, now known as TNS. We went through a very tough period. Finally, the time has come to show the results of our tremendous efforts. I had to bear huge losses. The massive sums of money they stole are not the worst part. What's much worse is the loss of our developments and database. At the same time, for half a year, I've had no income, and still during all this time, we've been actively investing in development. We want you not only to regain everything you had, but to elevate the system to a level inaccessible to our enemies. Those who know me know that I never copy others, not even myself. Every time I must surpass myself. That's why I am elevating Meta Whale to a new level of DeFi and GameFi excellence. Simultaneously, a completely new company, Haliverse, has been created. It will develop independently, but you've become involved in the informational field of Haliverse's formation. And that's why you'll be the first to learn about the most incredible opportunity. This project is related to genetics, but it will also provide earning opportunities you probably hadn't even dreamed of. There will be an announcement about this in Haliverse channels soon. So, what are our plans for Meta Whale now? We've already been able to launch the program. Next, we need to launch the token according to the roadmap described in recent post. As a result, you'll get a powerful tokenomics with a great future perspective instead of disruption that traitors try to create. And it's very important for you to understand. If you're interested in the growth of the token, you should keep positive mindset around the token and the project itself everywhere, including discussions in chats and social networks. The spread of negativity is in the interest of either enemies or those who are shorting our token in some way. But positive mindset is not only the way for you to grow your cryptocurrency and your company. It is also the source of your force. Let me tell you a story about myself. The success I achieved didn't come out of the blue. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Neither did I meet someone who just gave me everything. I had to work very hard and go through many hardships that lasted for years, even decades. Before the greatest and most dizzying growth, I went through a long period of total bankruptcy and depression. At that time, I didn't even have property housing. I lived in a hostel with shared amenities. I had a shabby little room. Fortunately, I had a laptop, and so I set a virtual background, put on a jacket, opened my laptop, and recorded videos. I understood that I had to radiate success. The people who watched the videos had no idea what kind of situation I was in. People followed me, they believed in me, and together we achieved success. I didn't give up when things were the hardest, and that's how the principle works. First, I should radiate success, and then this success materializes. If you are sad and suffering because things are tough, there will be nothing left in your life except sadness and suffering. If you want a better life for yourself, for your children, and your loved ones, you must act, you must radiate success. And you need the best way to achieve success. MetaWhale is definitely the choice I would have made if such an offer had been made to me back then. But no one created such an opportunity for me. I had to create it myself. And you can definitely expect much more from MetaWhale than what was at the previous stage when it had a different name. The system will constantly improve and rise to higher. MetaWhale will constantly rise to higher levels. Now the company is obtaining all the necessary documents, licenses, and registration, so that in any country you can legally open offices where you can develop your business. MetaWhale will grow to unprecedented scales in the industry. Be part of this success and unveil your future potential.
सो डियर फ्रेंड्स, आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी सुन लिया है क्या मिस्टर लाडो साहब बोला। बहुत जल्द हम लोग का गुड न्यूज़ आने वाला है, तो इसीलिए आपको कुछ भी एसी का बारे होली शेन का बारे में जो आप सोच रहा था आने वाला टाइम में क्या होगा, मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ। ओनली लाडो साहब का ऊपर में विश्वास रखिए, सिस्टम का ऊपर में आपको विश्वास रखना है, ऊपर वाला का ऊपर में आपको विश्वास रखना है। दैट्स ऑल। ओके, कोई एड़े गड़े आलतू फालतू आदमी का बात आपको नहीं सुनना है। जस्ट वेट फॉर टाइम, जो होता है आज से के लिए ही होता है। तो इसीलिए मैं आप लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ डिफरेंस जितना चाहे जल्दी आपको सिस्टम फॉलो करना जरूरी है, और मैक्सिमम मेंबर्स को डायरेक्ट लिंक रेफर करने के लिए प्रयास कीजिएगा। और इसको हिंदी, आसामीज एंड इंग्लिश में पढ़ना चाहते हैं तो हम लोग का हम लोग का जो फेसबुक पेज में भी मिल जाएगा, आपको यूट्यूब पोस्ट में भी मिल जाएगा, वेबसाइट में भी मिल जाएगा। सो डियर फ्रेंड्स, कैसा लगा जरूर कमेंट कीजिएगा। सो वेट फॉर वूम रॉकिंग विद हॉलीवर्स। जय हिंद, जय मेटावर्ल्ड। थैंक यू, बाय बाय।